Hello everyone, welcome back to Glider Gaming. We're here in Oxygen Not Included. A return to our new playthrough in the GliderCage. We got things started. We've got beds, we've got oxygen, we've got food. We don't have a ton of oxygen precursor, so more algae should be a priority, which should easily be obtained down here at the risk of germs. So I'm not sold on that. Up here is more algae as well, also at the risk of germs. So navigating the algae requirements is going to be the focus here. So what did we just finish? I think we just finished decontamination, so we can clean oxygen. Computers require interior decor. That's interesting. I don't quite understand that, but we should probably start pushing towards exosuits. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues. We don't have rust yet. We don't have enough water to do that yet. Exosuits are going to need power. Yeah, I don't love pushing exosuits. It's just going to be rough, honestly. So where do we else should we be going? Well, if we want to grow trees, we're going to need hydroponic tiles. So what we can do is we can grow trees, and with those trees we can make ethanol, and with that ethanol we can burn ethanol for power, which creates more polluted water for more trees. And if we switch over to bathrooms real fast, official ones, we can start creating more water. So maybe we should focus on that more. We'll just go with that. If we get bathrooms up and running, then we can generate net water and create more overall water for our dupes to use. You know, we're just surrounded by slime biomes. We're not going to be able to expand very much without exosuits. Huh. I want to come over here and find out what this is. Oh, something hard enough here that we can't even dig through it yet. To maintain the size of the nature preserve, or whatever we're doing there. So how do we actually make a nature preserve? Probably have to research something. That's interesting. With this obsidian being higher up, you have to have a very high level miner to actually uncover the different... Ooh, there's another one. The different vents and things you find. This one's pretty tall. It's pretty standard. It's probably a tall geyser, though. You have, honestly, quite a large starting biome. compared to what I've seen. Quite wide and tall. This must just be an easier asteroid than most other YouTubers are playing on. I just thought it sounded kind of interesting. There's a mealwood I forgot about. So I guess we could cancel this stuff. We can try to go around it like this. See what happens. Okay, research is done. So now we can make proper lavatories, but we don't have any medicine to get the proper hand washing sinks, which aren't in medicine. Strange. Where are sinks at? Changing the tech tree, confusing glider. Oh, it is in there. Okay, so proper sinks are just on the other side of the shower. So that'll let us get sinks up and running. Being able to use insulated pipes for part of this would be a really good thing in general. Lots of salt, but no rust yet. I don't know what else we can do with salt without having rust. Uh-oh. Bleach stone in these areas I didn't realize. Guess we can put a storage container right there for bleach stone and slime. Another seed dug up. Too wet for water seeds. Oh, somehow the topography of this area has changed a little bit and they couldn't jump onto it. I'm not sure what that was about. Someone got a skill point, and that's Lindsay. Oh, I didn't even look. Hopefully that didn't put her over on... No, good. She still has morale available. Okay, so this is going to be for consumable ores, bleach stone, and for organics, slime and polluted dirt. Okay. What we dug out was not quite enough to see what that was. An unhappy mirth leaf. We could have just dug diagonally the whole time. Oh, it's a leaky oil fissure, and it's going to start leaking oil right away. So that's interesting. So we're going to have oil now. That's well before we normally would have access to oil. How can we capitalize on that? And why is there so much hydrogen? It's kind of crazy. So we're going to dig out an area for this oil to go. Oh, a new printable. Pip eggs, I don't think we need that badly. Germ resistance would be great. Can't cook is fine. Tidy suit wearing. Diver's lungs is amazing. Can't cook is also fine, but very average dupe. So where do we want to be here? You have increased operating. You have +3. So you might be our artist eventually. We'll take you. How hot is this oil coming out? Oh, incredibly hot. So they need to get that dug out real fast. So we do not want them hanging out over here. Okay, she's a master digger, so she's going to get that all taken care of lickety-split. No longer going to dig those out at all. Let's just get this stuff done, though. I'm thinking about our schedule. Oh, they moved schedule. Okay. Let's put a new schedule. Everybody can have a little bit more downtime. I'm going to switch up the bath times. Oh, we didn't put anybody on the schedule, though. And we'll put one more because the next dupe I will not remember to come in and change the schedules. Okay, so good to know we can come from above to find out, but it is risky because it will start doing stuff right away. Keep that in mind. And I'm not really sure where this pipe will go, but we definitely want to have a pipe. So they don't have to come stand in this oil that's piling up at all. Okay. Let's also get a liquid pump in here. Some nature preserve, huh? Nice little pipe running right through it. So we'll have the intakes here. At this point, we are going to want to switch to insulated pipes. Intakes and outputs. And I think we'll process the water over here somewhere. Nope. This is the ceiling. So yeah, let's just go ahead and cancel all of this. And we'll move this pipe up here. Right there. Then probably bridge this back this way into this. So we're just going to fill up the system and then take it apart again. Or not take it apart, but we'll fill up the system and then we'll get rid of the system because we're only gonna we're gonna take apart. Think about what you want to say. All right, we're gonna create this system. We're gonna use this pump to fill up the system, and then the system will always be full because it creates more water than is put into it. So we can disconnect the pump after the initial. Okay, they're trapped now, so we need this to be done ASAP. We certainly don't want to contaminate this water supply. So how do you get a nature preserve going? No industrial machinery. Hopefully pipes are okay. We need a park sign. So I'll have to probably research a park sign. Oh, and there's the contamination. Shoot. Well, now that this is contaminated, I guess we know where we're going to put the final product, the overflow. We'll just give a little ladder scaffolding right there to complete these. Oh, look at somebody trapped themselves. And only Jean can untrap them. Wonderful. Oh, stinky. Oh, bunch of skill points. And no research selected. Okay. Let's get those hydroponic piles now. We've got a bit of plumbing research taken care of I wanted. That we need for the hydroponic piles anyway. Okay. Jean can get another point up here in mining. So she can get rid of everything but that annoying obsidian. And Stinky needs to be a better farmer. And Otto, our new dupe. What do we take you for? We liked your creativity and we liked your athletics. So what is the athletic based one? Nothing really. Just makes you move faster. So I guess, oh yeah, an exosuit wearing. So we'll give you that skill. Got something hot down there. Must be our oil biome. Got some fossils, some lead. That's new. It's a refined metal. How interesting. Soft yet dense refined metal. Low overheat temp and is suitable for building power systems. It's flammable. Was its overheat temperature negative 20 degrees Celsius? Oh well. Alright, well let's mop up the mess from the last cycle. So, our smaller water supply got polluted with food poisoning germs. So if we're going to cook with water, we'll just have to cook out of this one, which is fine. Okay, they got all of that stuff built, so we can destroy that. And I kind of forgot about airflow needs, so probably put those in right there. Wonderful. So our overall goals still are focused on oxygen. We are not perfect on oxygen. I mean, we're fully pressurizing the areas we've uncovered so far, but that's not how we're going to end up surviving and thriving. So we need to figure out oxygen. We have plenty of polluted water to refine. And refining polluted water is not a difficult task. We don't have the ability to refine polluted water yet. We're probably doing it right here. So then there's trees. These trees have a pretty wide stance. Looks like it goes 3 on either side. So let's start thinking about that. Right there, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So if we do that, and then go to food. Oh, we're just now researching that. Okay. So that could be a tile where we grow. That would be its spans. This would be a tile where we grow with its spans. Okay, so that would be the generic blueprint of a tree farm. I want some airflow tiles. No, that's not supposed to be an airflow tile. That's supposed to be where we're growing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so we can grow quite a few trees just there. They'll need polluted water. So what would we want our system over here to look like? We'd want our system over here to be polluted water into this. And if it's backed up, so if we're going into a device, so we're going to need this. If it's backed up, then send it to the trees. I like that. And then clean water coming back into the circuit. Not much crude oil there, and wonder if it has an issue being that it's not fully uncovered, creating all the oil it's supposed to. We'll have to watch over time. So we only have kilograms. At least it only puts out grams per second, so that might take some time. Yeah. Okay. A new blueprint. We can have salt water. We can have sand. We can have a pacifist or a flatulent. So if we're taking one, we're taking this one. And sure, why not? We can have 2 researchers. That's usually what I do anyway. So, Ada, welcome to the research team. So that's 7 dupes, and we don't have that many bedrooms yet, so we better start on a new set of bedrooms. 2, 4. Nope, that was backwards. Oh, Jean has gone trapped herself in that little room. And then we're gonna have to basically just dig ourselves out here. Won't need those anymore. Oh, we need more research focus. Okay. So what's the next research focus? As we continue to focus on water, so maybe we can use some water to make oxygen. I mean, we're going to need an electrolyzer, but not until we figure this out. We need to be able to clean the polluted water. That's true. Forgot about that. These are all going to be bedrooms. They all need airflow tiles. And if we want airflow to happen, we need to dig out some room for airflow. Okay, and then we also want to insulate this area. I suppose we could figure out a way to do this so that we have the full 4, so it'd be right here. I don't know how far out we're going. Standard tile and airflow tile. And 2 more airflow tile. Okay. So it has pumped water up until the split here where it doesn't know where to send water anymore. So that's cool. So we're going to have to build a block right here. Will that even work? I don't know. We're not going to build that one yet. I know that. But I think that'll work. We can dig all of these tiles. Algae's getting pretty low, so we're going to have to adventure into one of these nasty biomes to get more algae. We're still protected from the slime off-gas, or the slime germ problem right here. So let's capitalize on that. But I think now that we've exposed that, we're going to have an issue. So we better Put in a couple of these guys, just to be safe. You can also just dig it up so it gets stored. And set this up a lot higher. Here, I won't dig that one up just to be safe. We're gonna need a ladder extension too, I imagine. Okay. Something I did was miscalculated. Must have involved sand or something, because we did get a little hydrogen. Not so much that we can't handle it. Yeah, must have been some sand underneath that tile or something. All that will eventually find its way all the way up here, so it's fine. Replace that block there. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. A skill point has been earned by Ada. Oh, we already spent it. All right, finished our research. Rock granulation doesn't sound terrible. Doing something with power doesn't sound awful. What other basics are we really going to need in the near future? We're doing fine morale-wise, so I'm not too worried about art. But automation wire is pretty important. So I'm going to research that, so when I decide I want to start making automation, I'll be able to. We can probably deconstruct one of each of these and put in new ones. This is getting really full. This is all sand, so we'd have to dig pretty deep here to... So we could dig like this. And try to drain it deeper down here. Just put a mechanic airlock on the edge so that it can't get back into this side. Okay, luckily our works did not get any slime lung inside the base, or inside the polluted oxygen. Okay, they got rid of those, so we can build our sink and our lavatory. Oops. Trade up. There we go. We'll have our water sieve right here. Okay, we need some power up to the water sieve. And honestly, well, no, we do still need this water for a little bit longer. I'd say we're probably good here to start creating our own water, but we need to wait a little longer. Oops. No, that's where I want to be, is just very close up. Okay, so we've got automation wire. Let's go with brute force refinement. We'll be able to build those now. Good work, Gene. You're a true workhorse around here. Yeah, this whole area is getting pretty spicy. Let's kind of go like that. Be very careful with that, but we can make that work. We'll need a block right there, though. All right, so we've got this over here prepped. So let's go ahead and build a ladder. Mealwood, water stuff. We can even build this ladder down here further. We can open this area up, mine out some of this, so there's going to be enough space for everything. Even dig into this area. Just create this as a floor of insulated tile. Okay, what other things have we discovered that we aren't storing now? Salt, we should probably be storing. Still want to store eggs. We can store sand, though. I'm okay with not storing lumber and things. Then inorganic. All right. So we'll just copy those settings over. Do that so we don't break our airlock there. Yeah, it's getting spicy over on this side now. This area is getting pretty breathable, so that's great. Okay. Everything is hooked up in here, except just a little bit of our overflow. That should take care of that. And we also should have the ability, yep, to build these hydroponic farm tiles. Not sure about that. We'll skip those. Not all of that. There we go. Oh, do they get even bigger than we thought? Auto harvest. No, it's still 3x3. Nope, not wheelwood. Not oxyfern. Wow, lots of new stuff I've never seen before. Arbor acorn. Look at those. Just beautiful. New printable. Saltwater I don't think we need right now. I'm happy with having 8 dupes. Decreased science means generally decreased intelligence, and they learn other things slower. But they do get 2 bonuses for that. Farmer, we already have 2 farmers. I already have a creativity person. Decreased calories. Oh, they need to eat more. Okay. Well, of those then I'll take the night owl person. And then we'll have to create a night owl schedule. So, add new schedule. Rename it Night Owl. Which means work all night, downtime in the day, bath time, and bedtime. Oh, and then put the new dupe on it. Nisbet, Night Owl. For part of the day, she'll have no one to interact with, so she might have less morale. But for a bit of the day, she'll be able to interact with people. Oops. Alright, plenty of places for people to sleep. Okay. So, if we're going to build this, we're going to do it like this, so that they build all of this layer. And then we can start doing it adjacent to the sand so it doesn't spill the water. I suppose we can just make this whole area here. It's a nice big storage tank. It's just all carbon dioxide and hydrogen over here. Oh, yeah, every time they open this, it lets more hydrogen into the base area. Oh well. Life will go on. We're up to 2.6 tons of algae, so we don't have to have fears about our algae for the moment. Oh no. I didn't make sure that they worked on any particular spot fast enough. Well, that's a lot of problem. Come on, there we go. We stemmed the flow. Well, oh well. Some of it got out, not all of it. Could have been worse, I suppose. Yep, I shouldn't have removed that block until that one was built. That was definitely my fault. My bad, guys. My bad. Oh, we don't actually have to mine blocks of sand. They'll fall down for us. Put that back on auto, I suppose. So some of the hydrogen won't get out. Okay, up here, we wish we were growing trees, but we're not quite doing that yet. Where's copy settings? There it is. Okay, we can deconstruct another bathroom. Fixture or two. Put in another lavatory. And another sink. Alright, so now I think we can come in here and we can disable this. And we have more skill points, so that's good. We have no research selected. That's bad. We got the refinement. Now we better get some combustion for wood burners and petroleum generator for the ethanol. We're gonna need to research ethanol too, I suppose. So let's go ahead and break the pipe right here. Just kind of cut off how much water can get into the system. Then we can get rid of the last two. Colony achievement earned. Which one do you think it is? Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. Constructing a building outside and royal flush. Replace all outhouses and wash basins in your colony with lavatories and sinks. Cool. Okay, they won't let me grow a tree right there because of things. So how can we rectify that? Just have to start a floor here to replace the bad stuff that would break on us. Do it the right way this time would help. Down here, we can start doing some of the same stuff. Okay, we want that to be natural floor, so ferns will be planted and grown. Luckily, I don't think 40 degrees is scalding, so that's good. 55 might be, though. So at least this hydrogen is trapped into this, like, non-base area. Oxygen levels are still looking grand in our main base area. Yeah, this is just not really doing anything. 170, 170. Oh yeah, skills. So Lindsay can become a master researcher and her morale won't even be taxed. Turner could learn to empty these pipes, which I like. Catalina is... I need more information. Can I see Catalina's... Oh, another achievement. Or did I just not clear the last one? Guess I didn't clear it. I don't know. Confusing. So, Catalina. I want to see your bio. You're the rancher that we hired. So, we're not ranching anything yet. So, I tend to make all my farmers ranchers and all my ranchers farmers anyway, so. Otto. You can get +2 strength and bonus carrying capacity. I like that. Nisbet, you're new. You apparently love to be farmer. I guess if I would have looked at that and remembered that we got Nisbet as a farmer, I would have given the other one ranching, even though she's not doing it right now. Okay, it's saying insufficient. So we are using more oxygen a cycle than we are creating now. So we should probably hold off on dupes for a little bit. I'm going to dig that one out and see if we can find out what it is. Actually, we don't need any of these. That was just to find out kind of the shape of it. Everybody's getting their shoes wet, so I guess we should mop this up. If we want to poke a show, we'll probably have to come down here through the abyssalite, because we are flooding this area. Just flooding it, I tell ya. And I do want to sweep up all of these good resources here. Oh, they've changed that. Storage is unavailable. So we can go back into here and choose waterweed seeds. What about this one? Okay, Peniche Pepper Pot. I'm not so worried about those. More research required. Alright, we need ethanol refinement. So where do you suppose that would be? Too far out, guys. Medicine. So we're looking for ethanol. Desalinator. That would be important. Looking for ethanol. Algae distiller. Find slime into algae. Ethanol distiller. Oh, we already have it. Sweet. Alright, let's go with that then. Okay, this new printable, if it's not just the most amazing dupe, we're not going to take a dupe. Slow learner and allergies. Not going to do that one. Excellent medicine, though. And they're just +1/+1. So. I don't want pufflets flying around, so I'm not even going to take those. Oxygen down here is running out. Apparently salt water doesn't off-gas any sort of breathable oxygen, unfortunately. Alright, we're sending a little bit of water up here now. So that one is actually growing for the moment. What all does it take? It takes dirt. Yep, we've got that. Polluted water, we've got that. And then an appropriate temperature and air pressure. So, perfect. Ooh, they even have priorities down here on sweeping now. That's pretty sweet. Oh. Ooh, didn't quite finish. A minor volcano. So that's just going to create a lot of hot. And we really can't do that battery thing we did in our last build because of the changes to Weezeworts. Weezeworts now need fertilization. So we're not going to be able to do that anymore. They're complaining about the heat down here. It's pretty spicy. Let's check these. Seed. Mealwood seed. We're fine on mealwood seeds. So I guess we don't need all the rocks. I just really want the salt, I guess, so I don't have to come back for it later. They're getting cleaned out here pretty quick, though. I really don't need the sand either. A skill point was earned by Stinky, the master farmer. I suppose we can prevent any heat transfer here. Just get everything nice and insulated. That will let us get all of that. And then we can decide if we want to put a floor back in this area or not. Alright, I suppose this has been a very healthy video, so thanks for joining us in the GliderCage in Oxygen Not Included. I'm, as always, Glider. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.